dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped, pain ain't. Lamar Jackson, out of pocket. Weird, cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past it, sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beacon, your feathers up. Have a when shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me, but tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fish. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on the fan, he blitzed me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small loft. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. She got a kick.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in there, and she trying to give me 1,000. Sneaker money. You know you lying, why you speaking funny? The fact, why you speaking to me? Put my phone on D&D for all the leeches. Touring foreign beaches and probably somewhere in Ibiza. Maybe on the road with Albie, 4 O's like an Audi. You know my rebels rowdy. Don't move me like a Lambo on South Beach, that's regular homies doing. When you up, they start hating, that's how the rhetoric get. You fall back, they try to play you like you never been lit. I had to attain everything my haters never could get. Probably had a little motion, but you ain't never been this. Top dog in my city, running like the mayor. Old friends fell out with me, they did me a favor. I had to fight 100 demons just to get to this paper. Sneak this and I ain't tripping, we gon' get with you later.
From a dope spot, jealousy came from me and my pops, cause he had no pops. Watching me close, get sad when you both pop. Thought assuming you grab, but it don't stop. Coming.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that, give me that.
Let's go.
Green. Let's go! Switch everything, no threes.
Good defense. Yep.
That's fine, that's fine.
I'm on you.
Give me that, give me that.
Power versus
Let's go, Power.
everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up with the defense? You want to reach on us? We're going to show you how to play defense out here.
Power 11 points, 10 rebounds, 6.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of down. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. Joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Cook out there with McCaw. Then it's Nash. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Anderson in at small forward. And for the Knicks, we've got Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Gary Trent. And it's Dadier in at the small forward. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Brunson with it. Pass to Dadier. Driving the lane. Portland grabs the miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And here's Booker. He dishes it to Nash from deep three-point land. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brunson against Booker. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Rain Man.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Shot clock at 3. It's blocked, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Booker the pass to Nash. Beyond the arc. And that's collected by Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. Misses the 3.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Nash outside. Good on the three-point shot. Nash has got his second bucket tonight.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Anunoby. Launches a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. And the dunk by Booker.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now here's Booker. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Anderson dishes to Nash. Cook the pass to McCaw. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson. And again, it's Portland converting.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And so here is New York. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Anunoby. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And with each passing season, BB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
No good from Booker. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to Washington. Nash outside. Back to Anderson. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 5. Down deep, Trent. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's McCaw. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 7. It's Trent on the wing. Now the pass to Brunson. Back to Trent from the arc. Booker pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And that one drops for him.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
To the paint, here's Trent. Portland grabs the miss. Booker inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. And the dunk by Booker.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Anderson kicks it over to Nash. Back to Anderson. Shoots. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 5 assists in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Brunson. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Washington.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Here's Booker. 11-point game. Nash outside. And that's collected by Brunson. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Cook. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Booker, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Nash. And it's Brunson missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Anderson. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Brunson. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's McCaw. Lays it up and banks it in. McCaw's got 6.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Golick. Nash with the block. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. And finished off by Anderson.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
New York calls timeout. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Henderson's checked in for Portland. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Boy, they've been hot. You love...
Ends up going with the new group. And then for the Trailblazers, Cook is checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Nash is subbed in for Henderson. McCaw, the pass to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Cook, good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Gary Trent is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Booker in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against Orlando was tremendous. He added 37 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. Game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Pass to Dadier. Portland grabs the miss. McCaw's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, Nash. And Nash slams it in.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Booker trying to free himself up. Dadier's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A nice shot by Anderson.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. That shot missing. And so Booker will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Nash with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Brunson. And again, unable to change momentum here.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Nash's shot is in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Brunson outside. Here's Dadier. Trent outside. No good from outside.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Cook. He can't get it to go. Good D by Booker. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Anderson against Trent. Pass to Dadier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dadier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Nash can't get it to go. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Cook. Cook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anderson passes to Nash. Drills the three-pointer. Nash has got 23 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brunson against Booker. Rejected by Booker.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's McCaw. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Portland?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 7 points.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
And here's Nash outside, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Brunson outside. Trent with the wide open look. And again, it's New York.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
The tray. And Dadier pulls it down. And a fast break now for New York. Trent can't hit. Portland's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Brunson finds Trent. Nash with the block.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Left side, Anderson. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's Trent on the wing. New York, no good that time either. Portland in total control. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Free throw drops for Nash. Both free throws good from Nash. The Knicks shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Here's Kolek. Here's Messi, and he goes in for the dunk.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Frank. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Hutchins. Trains the three-pointer.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
Simons kicks to Anderson. Here's Nash. Messi grabs the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Kolek. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nash has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Chalk up 2 there. Nash has got 30 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Simons against Miles. Pass to Kolek. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And here's Nash outside. Drills it from outside. Nash has got 33.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a huge lead at the break.
37. The Trailblazers, 84. That's a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kids.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, McCaw is out there with Anderson. Then it's Cook. Then it's Nash. And it's Booker in at the 1. Anderson passes to McCaw. 5 on the clock. And the basket is good. McCaw has got 10. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier, he said. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Nash outside. Knicks with the rebound.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nash has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Brunson outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
High post shot. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist from Cook. And that's now 35 points for Nash.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Dadier. He's covered by Anderson. Count it. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Booker the pass to Nash. The 3 bangs home the trifecta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Anunoby. He has 5. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Trent. Here's Booker. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Nash with the ball. Shots good by Booker. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Near the 3-point line, it's Nash. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Pass to Dadier. Over Anderson. A nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
It's Trent on the wing. Here's Booker. Portland grabs the miss. Cook's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Anderson. Good, nice job down low. Anderson's got 21.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Trent. McCaw grabs the miss.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Cook, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brunson finds Booker. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Nash's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Anunoby has the open look. Traps in the tray. He's got 8.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Booker the pass to Nash. A 3-ball. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Brunson against Booker. Here's Dadier. Trent outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Trailblazers lead.
Booker dishes to Nash. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Looking to get back on track here. And the Knicks good for 2.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Here's Cook. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Trent. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just scrape and claws for that offensive rebound. And doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Cook kicks it over to Nash. Here's Anderson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
That one falls for Brunson.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
We've got Jalen Brunson. And it's Misi in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And it's Brunson. Missing. And the Trailblazers shooting 55% in the 4th. They are executing late.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Nash.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Brunson, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard the pass to Nash. Lets the three fly. Knicks with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Will it go? Hudgens can't hit. Now Lillard. The dish to Nash. There's the three. And another one falls. Amazing.